Some 40 in my right car. Bitches change, they act like I ain't all this. Get it money, nigga, that my main focus.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are having an amazing new year so far. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 advanced tips to improve your video editing skills. So the first tip I have is to color grade your video clips. Now obviously you want to do this when it's only needed, but what color grading does is it essentially enhances the overall appearance of your videos by adjusting various different attributes such as the exposure, the contrast, the saturation, highlights, all of that. So if you're using Final Cut Pro to color grade, for example, you want to hit Command 7 and it'll automatically pop up the waveform. So for shadows, you want to go right above 0, but right before it flattens out, because when it flattens out, that means you lose all your data and it'll completely pitch black, and you don't want that. For highlights, you want to go right before it flattens out. And then for saturation, you can go global to just intensify the depth of the color for your video clip and add more intensity to it. The next tip I have is to use B-roll footage when you're talking about something particular in your videos. This just keeps your video really professional looking. I don't know if you guys have noticed, for example, in like try-on haul videos, you see a lot of people including B-roll footage of like their actual clothing items in depth. All in all, B-roll footage really just helps better visualize the story you're narrating in your video. If you're doing a motivational inspiration type of video, maybe even use a drone, you really just can get all creative with it. The next tip I have is to sync audio that matches the vibe of your video. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed in like cafes or like parlor type of shops, they typically have really melodic instrumental type of music playing because it matches the aesthetic of their environment, and the same goes for video editing. When you're creating content, you want to make sure that the background music or the instrumental music that you're using matches the vibe of the video that you're showcasing. So if you're doing like a happy travel vlog type of video, you want to use upbeat instrumental type of music, or if you're doing like a really cinematic inspirational type of video, you want to use cinematic music. For this next tip I have is to use montages in the beginning of your videos. Montages really catch the viewer's attention, especially since you're playing them in the beginning of a video. You really want to make sure you select and edit separate shots and clips that are really interesting from your video and create it in a fast-paced fashion to form an eye-catching sequence. And the last tip I have for you guys is to use plugins in your videos. Now, I know for every video editing software it's different, but you can actually find a lot of free plugins online. And here's just a few websites, for example, for Final Cut Pro. You can really find a lot of cool plugins that are actually free. So I really recommend using plugins to enhance your videos as well. So that was it for the video, guys. I really hope it helped. If it did in any way, make sure you guys give it a like, and I will see you guys in my next video.